Hey everyone, welcome back to the Green Farm channel. It is Claudette with you today for this little tutorial on this cute little card box that I created to house my cards in using our May digital stamps called Fairies and Fairyland. This one happens to be just the fairy digital stamps. I will be showing you another set of stamps once I finish the box tutorial that goes into the new box, and then I will do a video on how I created those. I can also do a video on how I did these if you're interested. If you are, definitely leave a comment down below letting me know you'd like me to show you how I did this. And I used sentiments from our happy birthday digital stamps and the fairy stamps as well. All the stuff I use from the Greeting Farm in the comment section down below. There's going to be a link for it. Made the wings a little sparkly, if you can tell. So yeah, I went ahead and did all 6 of the super cute fairies. You can give this away. I plan on giving this away to my nieces, my younger nieces, because I know that they would love to give their friends cards for birthdays. So I thought this would be cute to house it in a box like this, and I thought I would share with you how I made this box. Alright, so let's start with the box. The box houses, the size of the cards are A2, so it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I'm not sure how thick this, or how, yeah, thick this is. This is about 1.5 in thickness of the box. So let's go ahead and get started. And as always, if you have any questions regarding this tutorial, please feel free to leave in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you and as soon as I can. Okay, so you'll just need 2 pieces of paper. I used 2 8.5 by 11, which I cut down to size. For the top, I have my pattern paper, and this will measure 8 by 7. And then I will, as always, put the measurements and the score lines in the description box down below, so you have something to reference should you need to. So on the 7-inch side, we want to score at 1.5 and 6. Then you want to turn it, and at the 8, you want to score at 1 and 7. Okay, so this is the top. Then on the bottom, we want to do, on the 9-inch side, we want to do 1 and 7.5. Then you want to turn it over, and you want to do 1.5 and 6. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and start with the bottom. Let's go ahead and fold at the score lines. Okay, and then let's go ahead and cut. So we want to cut here, and I like to just notch, you can see, just a little, so that the box closes smoothly. So this is how your bottom should look. Alright, and then let's go ahead and score, or I'm sorry, fold the lid. Alright, you're going to notice that one of the score lines is bigger than the other one. This is going to be the back side, because you want to be able to have it be a flip opposed to having two, you know, a top that just comes off. So I wanted it to just be one box that you could just flip open. Okay, so that's why this part, the back side, is bigger than the front side. Okay, so remember the back side is the bigger one. And then go ahead, we want to cut. All right, so with the 1.5 inch side, we want to remove this part and this part. Remember, that is the larger part, which is going to be the back. So this large back piece will be adhered to the back of the box to create a lid that flips over. Okay, and then go ahead and cut this the same way you did the bottom part. Alright, so your box should look like this, and this is, once again, the top part of the box. See how simple that is? Okay, so now what I want to do is create a little window. So we are going to... Now, you could leave it as is and not create it, not put anything, a window, and you could decorate the top part of the box like you would a card. Or if you want to go the extra step and make a little window, you can you can watch further to see how I do it. So you kind of just want to eyeball the middle. I'm going to use washi tape. So it's not too tacky. And what I'm going to do is fold this inwards, because what happens is if you fold it back, it's going to cut part of it. And since this is going to be the back part of your box, you don't want it cut. So let's fold it over, and then we're going to run it through the Big Shot. And if you're wondering why I folded it, is because it doesn't fit on my Big Shot. So I had to fold it so I don't damage it as I run it through. Okay. Alrighty. So... Okay, and then if you want to make a border like this right here, I don't know if you could see that, you can go ahead and do this next step, which would be to cut a piece of designer paper that So I know you can't see it, sorry. I am using a bigger scallop die cut, because if you can see on this one, it's really tiny. So I thought I'd probably try and use a bigger one so that you can see the scallop on this next box. Just go ahead and run it through. better. Alrighty. Okay, so let us go and add that onto the box. So now I am using some acetate to back the hole. So, okay, so I'm just using some glue dots to add to my acetate. And the measurement for this one is about 3 3/4 by 3. So once again, that's 3 3/4 by 3. This one's probably a little longer just because I'm too lazy to cut it. But that's what I did for the first box. So if you're wondering why it looks a little long, it's because for video filming purposes, I thought I would just use the remaining of the one I used the first time. Go ahead and cover that. And then let's go ahead and glue this box together. Let's start with the bottom piece. I just put it over it and adhere it to the box. Okay, and then let's decorate it. And I am going to go, let's see, this is cute. And then I just have some little flowers from Michael's, the Recollection brand. And all I'm gonna do, oops, oh, I think I need to put more glue. Okay, so let's go ahead and decorate it. I'm just going to put these flowers here that I got from Michael's. They are the Recollection brand. So I thought these flowers worked perfectly with the colors in the box. So let's go ahead and do that. And they don't come with any adhesive. I went ahead for the sake of the video to go ahead and add some adhesive. Okay, and then let's use some foam tape or foam. So basically I use those foam that you could get at Michael's. I don't know what they're called. Foam, right? It has a little bit of a lift, and sometimes I don't like it too high. So I like to use this, and the one I bought has adhesive on one side, but then you have to use adhesive for the other side, which is fine. So these are pretty inexpensive. I just have a whole bunch lying around because I used it for a project, and I don't know who gave this tip, if it was Jennifer McGuire or someone crafty, but I liked it because I did have some extra. So if you guys have kids and have these foam, oh gosh, why don't I know what it's called? I'm gonna link it down below or put the name of it here somewhere. Use it because they're really good foam mounts, and they're pretty inexpensive because if you buy the 3M, it gets on the pricey side, especially if you need a lot, whereas this one is perfect. So I didn't put any on the one side because I didn't want it showing through. Even though you can see it, I just didn't want that part to show through. So here you are, the card box to house your cards, and then let me show you what I created with these super adorable fairies. So you saw this one, which was a simple card. Basically they were just in large, and then I printed it out on a 4 by 5 1/4, and then I mounted it on to cardstock. And then these ones, I decided how cute would it be if you enlarged it as well, and then cut the shape out and then just created a card. So I love doing that. I think it's just such a fun card to give. Once again, I did put, I think they're stickles or stickies on the wings. So I went ahead and cut each shape out, or each fairy out, and thought it would be such a cute card to give one of the nieces so that they can give it away to their friends. And then I also used the Fairyland kit, and I did the same thing with the house. I went ahead and colored it up and did the same thing, a shape card. So I love it. And each of these I made the size to fit an envelope, an A2 envelope, so it fits perfectly inside an envelope. So I thought that was really neat, and a different way to use your stamps. And this is why I say I absolutely love digital stamps, because you can do so many different things with them. You can make them big, you can make them plain. I mean, look at the difference in size with these two. So yes, I did cut this out with my electronic cutting machine. I have a Silhouette, and I will be doing a tutorial on how I created these. It's really, really easy, and if you're interested, it will be in the next video. Unfortunately, I did use, like I said, a cutting machine. So I absolutely love how these turned out. And I can't wait for my nieces to use these and give to their friends, because I just think it's such a neat card. I mean, they write their little messages inside. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up so we know this is something you guys like seeing. Oh, before I forget, I did make a bigger size of this. I think I made it too big, forgetting that it needed to fit into the envelope, and this was just a little too big. So I made the correct size, but look at that. You could also make an envelope to fit this size. I mean, don't forget, we're crafters, so we can use our skills to make an envelope to fit this. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. We do appreciate you stopping by to watch our videos and giving us some love. We enjoyed making these cards, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. Again, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to come back, because I will be sharing with you how I make these shape cards. Alright, take care everyone. Bye.